Hi, Travis from POSguys.com. This is the performance video for the Rhino line of barcode scanners, the 3600 series. We also have a durability test that shows how tough the scanners are, but this is going to be focused on barcode scanning. It's going to show the range, what type of barcodes it can scan, under what conditions it can scan, and the differences between the different scan engines. There's three versions of the scanner. The linear image version is a 1D barcode scanner, so you get the single line. So you can scan 1D barcodes pretty easily, but your 2D barcodes, it can't scan, it's just not part of it. The upgrade for that is the SR version, so you get a field of light with a dot, and then when you scan, you can scan at any angle, and you can scan 1D and 2D barcodes. The upgrade for that is the high performance version, so it's a white light with a laser reticle. This makes aiming a little easier. And you can scan barcodes of all types and all sizes. So when scanning barcodes, you can of course scan regular size barcodes fairly easily. We also printed some very tiny 3mm barcodes. So it has the ability to read these 3mm barcodes. But if you really want to scan the barcodes easily, then the 2D versions are much more adept at getting the small barcodes. You can get close and you can back out pretty good. So that's about 6 inches away on the very small 3mm barcode. The HP goes a step further. Not only can you get the small barcodes from further away, but it scans kind of fuzzy barcodes even better. So here's a picture of a printer printing a barcode, and it can read that no problem. And then on the back, there's an even smaller picture of a printer printing barcodes. So we also did some barcode inception here. So we took a picture of the label that the scanner comes in, and it scans all the barcodes just fine, both the linear version and the 2D versions. The linear version doesn't quite scan the part number 1. That one's a little fuzzier. And then what we did is we took a picture of the picture, and then we checked to see what it can still scan. So the linear version gets the bottom 2, high performance gets the top 3. And just for the heck of it, we took a picture of the picture of the picture. So as you can see, it's very blurry, it's barely there, it's very faded. What this represents is kind of a worn out barcode, one that's been sitting in the sun for a number of months. They kind of look like that, where they're really hard to read. And your high performance still reads the bottom 2 barcodes just fine. It's not quite able to read the top barcodes, but your less dense big barcodes read just fine. The linear intermerger version also can get that one barcode that is pretty legible. The 3600 scans well in normal conditions, of course, but also in bright light. So if you're scanning in a warehouse or in sunlight, then it also reads just light. You know, without seeing the reticle, you can still kind of point and shoot. We printed this on a flashy media that normally is a lot harder for scanners to read because of the reflection. But as you can see, it reads just fine, no matter what angle we've angled the barcode at.
We're going to show the range test. Right now I'm doing the SR version, and you can go back about 20 feet, but one thing to note that with the bright red reticle on a red light, it's a little difficult to see at range. It's hard to find the center. Here we have the HP, which is a white light with the red crosshairs. That is a lot easier to see at range. You're just kind of looking for the brightest point where the 2 crosshairs meet, and you just put that right on the barcode, and it's pretty easy to scan. You can go back a bit farther in this video. I was able to go back 3 or 4 feet, maybe 5 feet more. A lot easier to line up though. And lastly, we have the LI version of it. This is really easy to scan at range because it's just a single beam. So as soon as the barcode is read, you basically get the scan on it. The scannage itself isn't quite as bright, so you kind of have some concerns that way, but overall it's pretty good at scanning from range. And then lastly, we're going to give an alternative view. This is me walking backwards, so you can kind of see how far I'm able to get. definitely you have enough range if you're scanning a high shelf and you had an enlarged barcode, or if you're scanning off of a forklift or something like that.
Overall, the Rhino scans as well as any scanner we've had. The HP performance is particularly good, but it does cost a bit more. So the SR2D is probably our favorite version of the scanner. The LI does very well for a 1D scanner, but in a warehouse environment, we recommend going with the 2D scanner. It just makes it a lot easier where you don't have to line up barcodes. And you also get that ability to scan 2D barcodes should your warehouse shift over to using them. For more information on the Rhino line or to view additional videos including our durability video, please visit us at puroskies.com. Thanks.